Warriors holding possession, leading by 2. Matt Barnes, Monte Ellis, Harrington, Petrus, and Barrett.
The Warriors have already scored 35 points in this quarter against a vaunted defense. They'd like to get 1 or 2 more here.
Quick hands of Rondo working against Monte. And Barnes trying to turn the corner, putting it up and out. It's an air ball. And Pierce called the timeout before he traveled.
Well, he didn't get a very good shot, more of a prayer out of that possession.
And also left Boston a lot of time. So 12.3 left. And Don Nelson's face says it all.
Nobody there to rebound. I'd like to see that one again and count the steps before the timeout. But remember, the coach can call the timeout. Anybody can call it there.
Ray Allen has made so many big shots already in a Boston uniform. This was the wild one against the Bobcats. The ball deflected, and Allen a 3.
That's why I said it. We've seen it before this season. And they have a choice here, though. They can go for a 3, or they can drive it and try to get a 3-point play.
Well, here's the question. Was Pierce...
Did he advance the ball?
Right. I mean, should they allow him to advance into the front court? Did he catch and stop?
He did not dribble. He didn't. The operative thing there is, did you dribble it? And he didn't.
Now, Boston is out of timeouts. Posey and Garnett with Ray Allen, Eddie House, and Pierce.
And they may go for a 3.
Ball Pierce to work on Azubuike. You know he wants to drive it. Pierce down the lane. Offensive foul. Wait, Frere has an offensive foul. Mike Callahan has a block. It will be a block and free throws.
He said he was in the restricted area, which automatically makes it a block.
Pat Frere made a definitive charging call, and Mike Callahan came in and overruled.
The defender was there in time, but evidently he was in the lane. Harrington, we don't see his feet. Callahan did.
The Warrior bench reacting. They saw the call, and then Callahan came in and overruled.
Should see the feet this time. There's the heel.
Let me just ask you, which official had a better look at the play?
They both look at it. The one official was blocked out and couldn't see the feet. That's why you have 3 officials. It's as simple as that. The first official, Pat Frere, saw the charge, which looked like it was, but evidently he was blocked out of the foot in the restricted area. So it's just by rule.
The Warriors will get the last shot here.
Takes all the guesswork out of it.
Pierce is 11 of 12 from the line. An 83% free throw shooter. And he drops them both in. So now the Warriors will use a timeout with 6.5 left. Tied at 117. Do we have a miracle finish, or do we go to overtime?
I know this. You take the ball and you drive it to the rim. And you make some kind of contact happen. You draw defenders and you drop it back if you don't have it.
Well, against the Lakers, it was Barron with that step back 3, kissing LA goodbye.
But it's not the percentage. Over the limit. You got a little more time than they had there. You got plenty of time to drive this ball.
6.5 left. Plenty of time to execute a play. Barron, Davis, and Barnes. Harrington, Biedrins, and Monte. Pierce getting to the line at crunch time. Boston does not have any timeouts left. Can they end it now or play another 5 minutes? Ray Allen and Garnett with Tony Allen, Pierce, and Rondo.
It could be Monte Ellis coming around.
Barnes to inbound. Gets it into Barron at 5, at 4, at 3 for the ball game. Well, do you believe in the Warriors now? 20,711. And Baron Davis with the game winner. Boston sets a defeat in back-to-back games for only the second time this year. And the Warriors win number 33 without co-captain Steven Jackson has never been more special. Gangrene on the 11th loss of the season. And Baron Davis, the boss, at the end taking and making the last shot of the game.
He got some separation. I thought he was going to drive. His defender did also. Tony Allen just got hung up there. Got a little ankle break, and Baron Davis got a good look.
And Baron Davis alongside Matt Steinmetz. What a ball game, Matt. Take it away.
All right, Baron, real quick, take us through that last play. What was called, and what'd you end up getting?
It's a play that Coach run for me all the time, and I just wanted to get to my shooting arm, my shooting pocket, and get him off balance. I knew I could hit the pull-up because he was going to back up, and I was able to get some good lift and get up under the ball.
Was the plan to obviously take the last shot, or did you want to let a little time for an offensive rebound?
No, take the last shot. You know, I told Matt before I shot it that he owed me one for not passing me the ball with 12 seconds left.
That's obviously, you guys struggled a little at the beginning of the year without Jackson. You didn't have him tonight. What was the feeling going in?
We knew it was a sense of urgency coming from Utah and getting blasted, coming in playing the #1 team in the league. You know, our fans are great. They pumped us up to this victory. Everybody played great coming off the bench, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get back to these playoffs, and every game counts.
I want to ask you about Monte. This seemed to be a real kind of a breakout game for him. It seemed like they were really, focusing on him, and yet he let the game come to him. Talk about Monte a little bit.
You know what? He's just been patient. He's been practicing every day, playing well in practice, learning the game, and his individual talent is probably the most talented person on this team. So, he's doing an excellent job for us, and he continues to practice well and shoot the ball well, so we look for him all the time.
Now, real quick, talk about the job Andres did on KG down low. Not a bad job in the fourth quarter.
It was great. He's coming of age. Our young guys are really coming of age and proving themselves. And, Dre was aggressive. He was aggressive down there. And anytime he's aggressive, he plays well. And that's what we wanted tonight.
Largest crowd to ever see a game in California. I guess you gave a nice little show.
Yeah. Warriors.
All right, fellas.
What an amazing crowd that is still surging forward here in the postgame. 20,711. And can you ever have a better time at a Warrior game than tonight? Baron goes for 29, Monte 26, and Biedrins 21. Al Harrington with 22. And our Fry's Electronics HD defining moment, Jim Barnett, I'll give you one guess what it might be.
Well, with about 6.5 seconds to go, you give it to Baron Davis, and your Fry's Electronic HD defining moment of the game. He leaves 0.3 of a second on the clock and no timeouts for the Celtics to boost the Warriors to the 2-point victory.
Second best defensive team in the league, and Boston allows their second highest point total of the season. And they open this Western trip. They were 16-0 against the Western Conference. And they start 0-2, losing to Denver and losing to the Warriors. Our game summary.
Against the best defensive team in the NBA, and the Warriors laid 69 second-half points on him. How about Baron Davis? 19 second-half points, 12 points in the fourth quarter for Monte. And Andres Biedrins, 21 points. We said it needed contribution from him tonight, and they got it.
Well, the Warriors, until March 4th, will enjoy this homestand. Atlanta Friday, then Seattle, Philly, and the Blazers. They win a huge game without Steven Jackson and hopefully get him back on the mend from that sprained ankle. What a ball game at Oracle. 20,711 enjoyed it. The best team in the NBA goes down. We'll be with you Friday at 7:30 in high def when the Hawks come to town. For Matt Steinmetz, along with Jim Barnett and Jamie Sire, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long from Oracle. Warrior basketball. basketball, where Baron Davis happens. Just ask the Celtics all about it.